This is a review of Gemara Eruvin Daf Yomi. Again, the learning for Chodesh Elul is sponsored the Schus for Shlem V'Shana Teva Bas Esther, as well as Schus Nishmasa Esther Rezel Bas Meir. We pick it up from the bottom of Ya'al from the base, 3 lines from the bottom. Relezer Omer Lechayayin. Relezer in the Mishnah said that you need to have 2 lachis. Now the Gemara comes along to discuss what exactly is his opinion of Rav Eliezer. Ibayilu Rav Eliezer Lechayayin V'Koyra Kamer Adim Lechem B'Loi Koyra Kam. What did Rav Eliezer mean? Did he mean 2 lachis and a Koyra, or did Rav Eliezer just mean 2 lachis without a Koyra? Tashmal, bring a proof. Ma'is Rav Eliezer Shalach is Rav Yisi Ben Breda. Talmidai Eiruvin. He went to his Talmud in Eiruvin, top of Yud Beis Amud Aleph. He saw you sitting in a mavi shein lo yel lechi echad with only one lechi. Amr Loi, Rav Eliezer said to him, "B'ni also lechi acher, make another lechi." Amr Loi, the Talmud said, "Do I need to close it off?" Amr Loi, "Yisasei ma'avekach." Yeah, who cares? Amr Rav Shimon, the other Bryce continues. Lo nechol beisham v'zilam mavi shu bachs me'arba amos. Shenazar klum. That's less than 4 amos. You don't need anything. Amar nechol rochav arba amos. Once it's 4 amos. Why? Bad Esther until 10 amos. Beisham yir melech v'kayra. V'zilam lechi v'kayra. So Tani Mios, what do you see in this Bryce? That the Talmud said, "V'chidasman nitzar." Do I need to close it off? So yeah, Rabbi Shlomo, if you can tell me it means lechaim v'kayra, you need a lechi and 2 lechis and a kayra. B'shamachi, then it makes sense. Amar v'chidasman nitzar. The Talmud said back to Rabbi Eliezer, what, I need to close it off? Eliyamer, but if you're going to tell me lechaim b'loi kayra means 2 lechis without a kayra, ma'ilus ha'is, what does it mean to close it off? Answers the Gemara, no proof. What it means to say is you have to close it off with 2 lechis. It's not necessarily a proof that it also means a kayra. Amar Mar says the Gemara, let's go into that brayso. You don't need anything. What are you talking about? We need something, either lechi or kayra. So you tell me we don't need anything. This is what it means. Nor 2 lechis like Rav Eliezer. It means you need to have either one, but of course you need something. V'kama, and how much? I mean, how small could it be, and you still need something? Until 4 tefachim, you need something. Less than 4 tefachim, you don't need either a lechi or a kayr. You need nothing. The Chacham might have Eliezer with the beam, the boards of a chater. Rav Nachman Amar halacha Rav Eliezer bas chater. Halacha is like Rav Eliezer bas chater. Seems that you need 2. Rav Nachman Yitzchak. Man moidim, who is moidim? Rabbi. Halach mechal the pigi man poligalei rabbanan. Tanya, what's going on here? Let's see in the brace. Chatzin niders bezech chatzin is mutter with 1 board. Rabbi Yomi b'shnei bas with 2 boards. Amar Rav Asi, Amar Rav Yichon. Chatzin stricha shnei pasim. Amar Rav Ziyad Rav Asi, Amar Rav Yichon. Achiv Amar Vaha. Atu the Amri Mishmei Rav Yichon basi chatzin stricha shnei ben dalit. You taught us in the Rav Yichon that the boards of a chatzin need to be 4. So and what do you mean? And you also just taught me a moment ago that you need to have 2 of them. Maybe you're going to tell me arba mikan, varba mikan. Maybe you're going to tell me you know what it means. 4 on either side. Third medium line katana. The case of the small into the larger chatzir, we said 1 is 10 amos, 1 is lema amos, 1 extra amo, which is 3 tefachim on either side. So how's it possible to have 4 tefachim? Kisalik Rav Zera miyamai from the ocean. Barsha explained, what it means is, when do you need 4 when you're only having 1? When you're having 2, then it's a little bit. You see, a different narrative of going to the opinion of Rabbi, like Rabbi Yosi, 3 tefachim on either side, and not necessarily 4 tefachim. Says Gemara, Rabbi Yehuda, Shmuel, Chatzin Itaris bepas echad. A chatzir is motor with 1 board. I'm like, either Rabbi Yosef, remember Shmuel, remember Shmuel, Rav Chanina, Bar Shila, Adlo Tabed of the Eloi, Rav David, Rav Shnei Pasim. How can you tell me that he held that it's okay with only 1 board? But he said the story is either Rav David, the majority of the wall, or 2 boards. Amarlei, Vaneli Adana Dovdo. I don't know. All I know is there's a story. But during Rusa, the city of shepherds, L'Shayn Yam and Nicholas, the chatzir was an ocean that went into the courtyard. Who? Havi. V'also like made there of Yehuda. Yehuda said you only need 1 board. So I don't know. You're telling me Rabbi Shmuel you need 2 boards. The story was he only required 1. Amarlei, the Shayn Yam. What? From the ocean? An ocean enters the chatzah. That's what you ask for him. It's a special cooler by water. Could have been there. What is the din if a hanging mechisa, sentvach mechisa suspended in the mid-air? Are they allowed to permit carrying in a chorban, a desolate area? No, it can't carry in the chorban, but it can yes carry inside water. It's special cooler with water. So what do you ask me from water? That's not a proof. Says tomorrow. 1 second. We call Malcolm Kasha. At the end of the day, we have a steer. The Rabbi Shmuel required 2 boards of 1 board. Same terrace we said before. 3 lines for the white lines. That was not a question because 1 was 4, 1 was a mashu. If you have 2, we'll tell you what the question is. He said, what was the other statement? Either you have the majority of the wall or you need to have 4 Or two basim, sorry. Lamli rape Daifin. Why do you need the majority of the wall? B'vasar basagi should be enough with 4 tfachim. Maybe you tell me, what does it mean majority of the wall? It means if the wall is 7 tfachim. And it just means to show us they need 4, because 4 is majority. Once you have to eat a little bit, that's enough. We saw on top of the Ahmad. Once up until 4 tfachim, you don't need to have anything. So once you have a little more than 3 of the wall closed, and the remaining is a little bit less than 4, and then you don't need anything. Says the Gemara, you give different cases. That's machlekes Tanaim. If you're not going to eat anything under 4 tefachim, if the ocean goes into the chatzi, you can't fill up from it on Shabbos. But if the wall of the chatzi is breached open more than 10 amos, but if it's 10 amos or less, you don't need anything. You can't fill up from the water. Be allowed to carry inside the chatzi, and if it's a chatzi, you're allowed to carry in that chatzi. The chatzi is opened up into an area which you're not allowed to carry into, and the din is whenever something is open into an area you're not allowed to carry into, that area itself you're not allowed to carry. Answers the Gemara, my skin is like Gedudi, Yedbezim, and Bez. The case we're talking about over here is where there are Gedudi, there's a little bit left to the bottom of the wall, and that's what you're allowed to carry. Without a sheet off, if you put a belechi, gives a din versus a yach, and then if you throw in tip from just ram, you're chayiv. Does not give a din versus a yach because the kaira is only a hacker. What in the world's going on over here? You're going to tell me that because you made a shita from a voice, everyone got together and bought a piece of loaf of bread, then it's going to be chayiv, it's going to make it just a yachav, the kikir zu, oisa, oisa, just a yachav, just a rabbim, but time into the price, the chasir shel rabbim, voice, shein mufulash, bein Eruvin lo Eruvin, like the chayiv. Doesn't make a difference whether you made in the year or not, if you throw into your chayiv. Eli is marachi, is maravuda, mavi, shein roi l'shita, means a two-walled mavi, chshir b'lechi, then a zog the chayiv, chshir b'kar, zog the potter. Alma, why? Because savar lechim shemchid, v'kar misham hacker, therefore you have 2 walls plus the lechi, the third wall, therefore gives a din versus yachim deraisa. If it's a hacker, the kaira, then it does not have din versus yachim, it'll only be asa derabbanan to throw into there. No, they're both hacker. The Rava, they asked on Rava. We see if you throw into a mavi, if it has a lechi, it's din of a mechitza, you're chayiv. Why are you telling me it's only a hacker? If it only needs a lechi, meaning it has 3 walls, if it has 2 walls, another question. You have 2 wall houses on 2 sides, just ram mois lechem mikan lechem mikan. You made a lech on either side or curry, neither side nois and bam. So then you let it carry in the middle. Amrullah in Eruvin. So the Chacham said back to Yehuda, im Eruvin just ram mikach. What do we see? We see seemingly that the lechi or the kaira was a din of a mechitza. We really could have asked the question everyone else the Rishonim discussed, but anyways, the Gemara answers us because Yehuda shem mechitza deraisa. He really holds the din deraisa already, and it's just din derabanan. Yehuda marav mavo sharka karach ve'in only to blechim mashu. Okay, what's a mavi? What's a chater? Says Yehuda marav. If the mavi's arka karach length is like width, you can't put a lechi or mashu. Lechi mashu. Amarav chibar hashim marav mavi sharka karach. If it's a square, it only needs to be kair tevach. So again, neither a kair nor a lechi is going to work if the length is like the width, meaning if it's like a square. How wonderful is the statement of these elders? It's not a din of a mavi, it's a din of a chatz. And in terms of a chatz is not mutter with the lechi or a kair. A chatz needs a board that is 4 tefachim wide. Amarav ziri. Actually, know what the question is. Why doesn't a levi a din of a pas mashu? And it should be mutter. If Rav Zira forgot that which he learned, that anytime you have a pas by a chatz, it has to be 4. Rav Nachman, what's a mavi that's mutter with like a gargle? The length has to be more than the width. And chazir is opened into it. And what's a chatz that is not mutter with the lechi or kaira? Anything that's a square. What has to be a square? This is what it means. If the length is more than the width, that's a mavi. If the length is not more than the width, meaning even if it's a circle, but as long as it's not length more than width, how much longer does length have to be than the width? Has to be double the width. If you even a drop longer, that's going to be enough. We'll pick it up from here in the next Chazara.